Look, we'll tell you right now,
Oh, man.
Aubrey's super into sissy hypnos. So that's why seeing a character like Byleth getting added is like a heyday for
It's
him.
just for the belly button, bro.
Yeah. But all right, this is episode 5 of the or no episode 5 or 4. We deleted an episode,
We deleted an episode.
or we're getting rid of one episode. You know which episode it is.
Okay.
Okay. So yeah, I guess this is 5. I was like, I could have sworn this was 6.
Yeah, we're
Interesting.
scrapping one. So yeah, this is either 5 or 6. It's hard to tell at this point. We're gonna lose track already.
Whatever.
But shit. But I'm your host, Jalen. Today we have Aubrey
Hi.
and Dorian.
Hi.
So let's get right into it for him.
Why did you say that?
I thought let's try something new. Every week I come up with one of the fucking shitty
you
ones.
don't need a fucking catchphrase. You don't need a sign.
I should have started with, "Hey, what's up for him?"
He has different shit every week.
Yeah.
I don't like it.
What's up?
I don't
for
like
him?
it either.
I'm on Blog TV with my fucking hands up. So, anyways, how are you guys? How are you guys doing?
All right, I guess school starts in less than a week.
Yeah.
I want to. Yeah, we know how you are.
Aubrey's
Aubrey.
Aubrey's
He has a
cheesing.
shit-eating grin on his face because the new Smash announcement.
Oh my god!
Yeah.
I wake up
I
to
can't wait
ash
for
and
tomorrow.
dust.
I can't wait for tomorrow. I'm gonna go to that tourney and people are gonna be like, I can't wait for it again.
Every single person. The thing is though,
This
like
fucking smug little shit.
there's a
It's not even that
select
fucking
amount.
good.
There's a select amount of
Yeah.
happy people with this choice.
I am very happy with this choice.
People like Aubrey.
Sakurai is a walking troll face. I cannot emphasize it
Dude.
enough.
When the trailer ended and he's putting the fucking poster of Byleth up and he looks back and he gives you the biggest shit-eating grin.
He's cheesing from left to
He's
right.
like, this is my game.
Yeah, of course it's his
I
game.
can
He
do-
just dropped a fucking nuclear warhead on the states, dude.
He said
They're
to
fucking
everyone,
pissed.
I can do
They're
whatever the fuck
seething.
I want.
Yeah. 4 third-party characters,
I mean, this is
and
like
I'll throw Fire Emblem in there
this
just
is
to
a
piss them
fucking.
off.
This is like a big
Thanks
upset.
for the $25, asshole.
There's so many people speculating on so many things. The funny thing is, before this happened,
so
on the Devil May Cry Twitter, they said, be on the lookout on the 16th.
Everyone was expecting.
So
Dante.
everyone's like, oh shit, are we getting featuring Dante from Devil May Cry? Are we getting the meme in Smash Bros? And then no, it's fucking Byleth.
Dude, that's fucking awesome, dude.
Oh my god,
my
dude.
God.
Super Smash
My-
Brothers Ultimate and Knuckles.
My favorite part was sitting there. I watched that trailer, and the whole time the trailer, until maybe the first set of gameplay was going, I was like, oh, surely they're kidding.
Oh
like
my God.
no, not again, nah. And then it kept going. I was like, oh.
Bros, they did it.
Oh, that shit's funny. Oh, that's really funny.
I'm just. Please just give us Dante, That's what the people
Please give me
want.
Phoenix Wright.
That's what the people crave.
Please give me Phoenix Wright. Or Leon S. Kennedy. Resident Evil franchise.
Oh man, that's good shit.
Dude.
Good shit.
You know what other
But I'm
franchise?
pretty good. Thanks for asking.
Yeah, I can
Pretty
tell.
Pretty good.
Oh my god! You know what other franchise they should remaster? So we've been remastering Resident Evil. That's the big one.
Based.
Mhm.
But what about Silent Hill? Silent Hill needs a touch up.
It's canceled.
Silent Hills was canceled.
Yes.
But we still have Silent Hill. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6.
There were 6.
I think there were 6 of them, from what I remember. I think the last one that came out was like a fucking Wii game.
Shovelware.
Look, all right, it played a little bit like shovelware, but it had some unique ideas.
Speaking
to
of
it.
shovelware, I got No More Heroes Paradise, the PS3 remake, and it's pretty good actually.
Yeah,
I'm enjoying it.
It plays a lot like the notorious game God Hand.
Never played it.
God Hand was.
I've heard a few things about it. Never played it.
Dude, it's a fucking classic. It's
Never
become a
really
cult
seen
classic.
it either. Yeah, I saw some people talking about it the other day, and a lot of people were saying people say it's underrated, but even saying that makes it overrated.
Yeah,
I was like, huh. Like I've never heard that description for a game before.
That is a really weird. No, that is really fucking weird.
Just
but
call it underrated as overrating it. It says something. So
it's just weird because, like, man, God Hand was like, God Hand is the best example of telling you like what like IGN reviews are like, or like at the same time God Hand came out, fucking a like Wii shovelware game for like like taking care of babies. I forgot the name of it, but I think it was Babies with a Z. That game came out at the same time as God Hand. God Hand got like six, I think, on their rating system, whereas this Baby's Wii shovelware game got like an 8.
Sounds like IGN. Yeah.
Yeah, it's just like because like at the time it wasn't like they were notorious for doing that. As far as I think, it's like now we look at it and we're like, what the fuck? Why would you? What they were on crack when they came up with these ratings. They have to have been.
No
They're
problem.
on crack for like nearly every rating. So how much money will you give us to give you a 9?
Essentially.
Yeah.
God, what happened, bros? What happened to
7.8. 7.8. Too much water.
Too much water.
That was a Pokemon game, wasn't it?
I think it was. I know it's something like not.
Like Far Cry 3's like Skyrim with guns.
That's a classic.
That is a classic.
Then there's the Batman. You really feel
Like that.
like Batman.
Yeah, I love mashing square.
When you play Spider-Man,
Occasionally hitting triangle. Love that.
you
shit.
really feel like Spider-Man. Have you beaten? Yeah, you beat Spider-Man PS4, right?
Yeah.
What did you think of it?
I thought it was pretty good.
Is that Robert?
I like
Oh, that's Robert.
it. But no, I thought it was pretty good. I liked it.
Yeah.
I mean, I'm not too hard. I think you all know that. I'm not too fucking hard to play these video games. Have been my babysitter since I was fucking young. So I mean, it was good. I liked the story. I thought the combat was pretty damn good too, and especially the web slinging, which you kind of need to do.
The web sling is the most important part. That's the quintessential like you
Sam
need
Raimi
that
suit.
to be good.
Good shit. Good shit. I didn't actually play through the game when that was out. I played it pretty damn close to release.
Mhm.
So, but I did launch up the game just to try out the Raimi suit because
I mean, come on. All we needed was just like Spider-Man.
Raimi had the better trilogy.
I mean,
better movies.
No.
I'd say for a time, yes, but with the recent movies coming out, I'd say
he did better than like the Andrew Garfield ones.
Yeah, the amazing
Best
Spider-Man
movies.
timeline.
But then like
The
Tom Holland
best movies.
and those.
Tom Holland's pretty up there.
I'm sure.
I think it beats. I think it beats Raimi's.
No.
I feel like it does. There's no way.
I will respectfully disagree on here, but no,
I don't
if we
feel like
weren't
it does.
here,
I
I'd be
know
screaming
that it's
right
better.
Like because there are just so many things that mar the trilogy that could have made it better.
Yeah, like Spider-Man 3, yeah. I mean,
Well, I'm
I
speaking
kinda agree with
specifically about Spider-Man 3. You have the whole segment where he becomes emo Peter, and you go, what the fuck is this?
Well, yes, but I think that characterizes Peter Parker pretty well.
He's
never been cool.
No.
And even when he thinks he's like finally like, the shit, he's still not fucking cool. That's Peter Parker.
So if you think that this is good, if you think, Spider-Man 3, like when Peter goes fucking
I think
goofy,
it gets more shit. Like, I'm not saying it's good. I'm saying it gets more shit. Like, it makes sense. It's just like that scene happens, and people think this is a new character. This is just stupid. Like, yeah, it's stupid, but I think that's the point.
Yeah, you would love Cloud in Final Fantasy VII. He the exact same thing. He does like the JRPG equivalent of that almost every time. It's like his time to shine. Yeah, essentially, he's fucking finger snapping. He cross dresses and finger snaps as he like goes into a he cross dresses. Cloud's
face.
That's the first time, and
Christ.
And he like sneaks into a brothel to rescue fucking Eris, and he almost gets fucked. He almost gets fucked up the ass. Yeah. If you do everything right, you get picked. You Tifa and Eris line up, and the Don Domingo, I think his name was. He picks his girl for the night, who he's gonna go destroy, clap some cheeks. And if you get all the things you need to become the best looking woman, Cloud gets picked. Then he's like, I'm gonna smash your balls if you don't leave me alone. That's the entire segment. If you don't do that, you go fight like a bunch of goons. So it's like, pick which one's better.
Right.
But like, God, there's so many moments. When Final Fantasy VII Remake comes out, it's like, it's gonna be fucking great.
Was that delayed again? I think it was delayed.
It was delayed.
Yeah.
It's gonna
So was
come out like
Cyberpunk.
April now.
Cyberpunk was announced to be delayed.
Thank God, though. Thank God, because the timing of each of these coming out was all in April, all in the same week. You'd have to buy all of these, or you have to wait for all of them to
If
come
Doom
out.
Eternal gets delayed, I'm gonna be pissed.
I don't think it
Wait,
will.
when's that one set to release?
It comes out
March.
It comes out April.
March.
I
Please,
thought
my
it
Resident
did.
Evil 3.
I thought it was April.
Because it's supposed to come out like the same week as
Pretty sure it's March. Like the newest trailer, I'm pretty sure
It comes out the same week as what's it called? Animal Crossing.
Why is everything coming out in April?
Exactly.
I'm upset.
That's why it's like, thank God that at least Cyberpunk is like spaced out. That's in March now.
It's in September.
Yeah, that's right. It's in September now. But like, thank God, because it's an apocalypse.
I mean, like, only one game that month matters.
Okay, right. I mean, for certain types of people, yes, only one game matters.
Yes.
But for everyone else on God's gay earth, everything, all of it matters.
Anja, Animal Crossing,
the year for
New
gaming.
Horizon.
This is the year for gaming. All of it matters. This is Kino. This is the Kino year.
What if Doom Eternal sucks?
It's not going to.
Well,
Don't even say what if. That's not even a
It
possibility.
it is a what if.
Don't even.
They
it's not even a
They managed to
possibility.
fuck up Wolfenstein. I think it's a pretty valid question.
Yeah, but this is a different team. This is Doom we're talking about. This is the granddaddy of first person shooters.
Okay, but like, here's also the thing: since the remake did so well, what if like that went to their head, and now they're just gonna put out
Dude,
shit
they're adding so much.
because they think, oh, we can't do wrong. People will love whatever we put out.
Dude, but they can't do wrong though. They can't. Have you seen the trailer?
No, like the new trailer looks
It looks-
fucking sick.
yeah.
It looks fucking
Yeah,
sick.
he gets a fucking sword.
Yeah,
He
that
gets
shit
a
is sick.
sword. He looks sick. He looks sick.
As long as it's like the movie.
Doom Slayer takes his helmet
If
off.
the final
you
boss
find
is
out.
The Rock, I'll take it.
Oh
If the
my
final
God.
boss is The Rock, I'll take it.
that would be base.
That would be based. It'd be so out of place too.
Oh my God. But like, if you're in the, if you know, you know.
Yeah.
Yeah, but like Doomslayer takes his helmet off to reveal it was a
Showing
chick.
too much of his face, and I'm getting mad.
It was a woman underneath, or they just show his face from Quake Champions because you can see his face in that anyways.
Yeah,
So it's just that, and he just takes his helmet off. He just looks gross under.
yeah,
You're like, oh God, it's a Quake Champions model,
but it's not.
but it's not. But if it was, you go, ah, shit.
Ah, shit.
Yeah, drink
Alright.
your coffee.
Yeah, I'm gonna drink my coffee. I spent $2 on that and a donut. Well, let's get into it. So, I guess it's not a heavy topic, but it's like it's not a lighthearted one.
I think
Oh,
it's pretty lighthearted.
I mean, depending on how we put our spin on it,
I
it could be.
Yeah.
So Aubrey, when you kick it, how do you want to kick it?
In my fucking sleep, homie.
Yeah.
Yeah, I want to go out in my sleep. I don't want to know how it happens. Okay, if I get to like actually choose in my sleep, and I want to be recognizable. Okay.
You don't
That's
want to
all.
like die with a big snarl on your face. They open the casket. They see you like looking like
I don't
want to
die.
Rigor mortis, jaw wide open.
Yeah.
Like,
I don't want to die awake, and I don't want to die in a car crash.
Okay. Oh my God, dude. Dying in oh God.
yeah, pour one up for Josh.
Seeing the For those who don't know, Josh is dead in a car crash.
No, he's gotten into like 3 accidents.
He
Is
has.
the meme here?
Yeah.
He's fine, but like rest in peace,
God.
Josh.
Rest in peace the cars that he's
Yeah.
driven and the future cars who will wreck.
Yeah.
But yeah, no, like dying in a car crash fucking blows. Unless you do it in a really badass way. Like you're doing it Evil Knievel style. You're driving through hoops on
Can you
fire.
stop right there for a second?
Yeah.
Yeah.
What?
I saw this video the other day. By do you know what I'm about to talk about?
No, but
Okay.
it sounds like you're about to talk about a live leak video.
No, it wasn't like it's not like it's something worse, honestly. Fucking, you know who Count Dankula is, right?
Yes.
Like, okay, he did this like
Is that about the Mad Lab video?
No,
about,
no.
Okay.
No. So I was recommended a video on his second channel, which I didn't even know he had.
I didn't even know he had one
Had
either.
it, yeah, and it was about Chris Angel, right? And he's trying to like do this the Grand Canyon death jump, which apparently it was something Evil Knievel tried to do. I don't know.
I think that's the one that killed him.
No,
And that's not this time?
They didn't allow. Like I think the government told him you can't fucking do this.
Okay.
And so they like basically what Chris Angel's like doing. He's like, okay, I'm gonna like get in this weird like dune buggy looking fucking car. I'm gonna like speed up to this ramp and I'm gonna like jump the ramp. I'm gonna land in this prison cage, being suspended 3,000 feet in the air
Jesus Christ.
by helicopter.
What the
Right?
fuck, dude?
And he has like all these like he's talking about all these cameras are set up, right? There's gonna be no jump cuts. There's gonna be no jump cuts.
No editing,
You're gonna
no
see
nothing.
everything, right?
Oh my god.
And he says that there's gonna be no jump cuts from this camera inside the cell until I'm in it. Which immediately afterwards they cut from the cell camera.
Oh my
And
god.
it keeps going. And it's so good. He fucking like in this doom buggy, he starts like driving up to the ramp, right? And he just keeps going, And I think they said something about explosives earlier. I really don't remember.
Pyrotechnics?
Yeah.
Oh my god.
And he fucking like hits the ramp like he's about. It cuts to like this shot of like I can't really demonstrate it because nobody can see me.
Right.
But it's like a side shot of like the ramp, and
Okay.
you see the car get onto the ramp, and the second it does that, you see like this explosion, like legit After Effects bullshit. And it's like this explosion of flames.
Oh my god.
And the car is gone, and it's just it's so in the fucking cage. It's suspended in the air, and he's just going, it's so good.
Oh my god.
Oh, it's
Jesus
so good.
Christ. Man, shout out to Chris Angel.
The
Dude.
mind freak.
Yeah, mind freak, dude.
Dude, holy shit. It's fucking good.
I remember that show. They would show that on G4. Fucking
Yeah,
Mind Freak.
I used to. I don't know.
I mean, like,
I
I was
didn't
a
actually watch it,
dumbass
but
kid,
I've
so I
seen
mean,
it.
like, I thought it was real, but like, why did my parents think it was real? Thinking
Well,
back on it,
there's Chris Angel, and then there's David Blaine, who's like the better Chris Angel.
David Blaine is the better Chris Angel.
Who?
You don't know who David
Leave.
Blaine is?
No, I don't know.
You really don't? Okay.
Okay,
well,
well,
David,
just like magician.
yeah, he does basically what Chris Angel does, but it looks better. It just seems like it's performed
I've
better.
seen like one episode of Mind Freak.
Okay.
So like, I don't have the highest opinion of Chris Angel.
Okay. Well, like, like Chris Angel is like, he's a fucking street magician. David Blaine is like, he was a street magician and then he's evolved because he's just that good. There's a time where he like did a trick where he like basically convinced Chris Rock that he could like get frogs out of his mouth. Just like they were just in there. Like he got him from his throat. And he did. There's I don't remember how he performed the trick, but at the end of the trick, he's pulling a frog out of his throat. And Chris Rock is standing there. His jaw is on the floor. And he's just like, what the fuck, yo? Holy shit.
What the fuck?
And you're like, oh my god, David Blaine, you're crazy, dude. There's a trick he performs where he catches a bullet in his mouth with his teeth. You're like, that's
How
not
to die?
Yeah, exactly. How would I want to go out, fucking, catch a bullet with my
catch
teeth?
a bullet with my teeth. Watch me, dude.
Yeah,
Start platinum this bitch.
he fucking. Yeah. But he does that. He apparently like held his breath underwater for the longest time humanly possible. Probably more than that. It's like those are the tricks he performs. He's like our modern day fucking what's his name? The magician that drowned.
Henry Houdini.
Yeah, he's our modern day Houdini, and still alive. It's great, but yeah. So I guess, anyways, long story short, David Blaine's better in every way. So Dorian, how would you want to fucking bite the dust?
I mean, I think like the general consensus is like
sleep.
die peacefully in your sleep. Don't get like too old where like you just have medical problems that are making every fucking second of your life miserable. Yeah, I mean, like
bury myself in
that,
fireworks.
I'd like
and
it to
light
just be
the
like
torch.
either peacefully in my sleep or just like instant. Like, you know, if I like get shot in like a critical place, like make it my fucking head.
Mhm.
Like I don't want to be conscious. I don't want to feel it.
head or heart or.
I mean, like, okay, the thing is, like, I'd feel heart.
Okay.
I'd like just prefer, like, you know, just fucking blast my head off
Okay.
at that point.
All right. Yeah. No, these are pretty tame.
Yeah,
I thought there'd be more like, you know, like, oh, I want to fucking fly out of a building.
Isn't
And,
there like
like-
a way you can like hang yourself and make it look like you pulled your own head off? Some shit like that.
I don't know.
I remember reading some like theory crafting bullshit about that, and I was like, that sounds so stupid. It might fucking work.
You make it look like you pulled your own head off.
Yeah.
So what? Like, just detaches from your body? Like,
Fuck,
I don't know.
I honestly, if I look it up, I'll send it to you. But
You just cut the right spots on your neck, and then whenever you go at a certain elevation, it
It just snaps right off, like a crab's leg, like you're breaking it off, and you just pull it out.
You have to add some torque too, you know?
Yeah, so you have to fall.
You have to
plummet.
spin and fall.
Well, for me,
Peaceful in your sleep.
yeah, I guess peaceful. You know, that's the preferable.
gang shootout, man.
The preferable way.
I want to feel the heat of battle as I go out.
Dude, I mean, you know, I'd like to go
that'd be
to.
cool. That'd
Yeah.
be cool, though.
See, the thing is, I want people to tell stories. Like, you remember fucking Jalen? Dude, he was in a battle with fucking Vikings or some shit.
Dude, being a
His
sacrifice.
sword was on fire, and he got his head chopped off while also chopping off another guy's head.
Doing a normal
Like-
sacrifice, that'd be also like
Yeah.
like at least fulfilling way to die, not necessarily satisfying, but it'd be fulfilling to be like, you know, you made that sacrifice. People are
the preferable ways to go out are either I die peacefully in
Too
my
much of a pussy
sleep,
for that, homie.
or you know, I fucking
Sound
like
too much of a pussy for that.
yeah,
for which one,
Fucking sacrifice.
That's noble sacrifice.
Fuck no, homie.
dude? You can't fucking wait. No, that's spoilers. Never mind. You know what I was gonna bring up though.
But
Uh,
yeah. Well, for those who don't know at home, they're mouthing it.
Oh,
yeah, okay, yeah.
But yeah, no, either you die in your sleep or you go out in a blaze of glory. Fucking Bill.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking.
Oh my god, dude. Yeah, the campaign, the sacrifice.
Yeah,
Yes.
that's what I was thinking of for a minute. I was like,
No.
talking about Left 4 Dead.
But even better than that.
So I guess yeah, no, that is the general consensus. Fucking croak while I'm sleeping. Hopefully, I don't make a terrible, disgusting face, a snarl in my rigor mortis, or something like that. But if I were to go out valiantly, yeah, dude, I want to be doing something fucking excellent, you know, something cool.
Calling in an airstrike on yourself.
Yeah,
Imagine
drone
dying
strike.
by like fucking jobbing at Wipeout.
I drowned in Wipeout. Send me to Valhalla, please.
My neck hit the padded pole just
yeah.
You know, oh my
I
god.
fucking died.
On network television, they hear an audible break, an audible crack when you.
Oh, that's gotta hurt.
Oh my goodness! And he is out of
Oh,
here.
the big balls took down another one.
They've claimed another life.
Well, wait, he's not getting up.
Guys,
His body's
why isn't he swimming?
risen, and he's not trying to paddle.
Oh my god.
Oh no! This is the worst thing to happen since.
Or like be like one of those people who like
John Travolta.
like the amount of people who like die taking selfies
Oh my
is
god!
like kind
dude.
of stupid. Like
That
more
is a
people die taking
stupid
selfies
amount.
than like, you know, shark
Some
fucking
uh,
attacks.
just recently, there's like a Chinese woman who's trying to take like a selfie, and she falls off a cliff because she walked backwards while taking the selfie. That happens all the time. That's a real thing that happens a lot. People fall off cliffs taking selfies.
I saw like this one thing that was like this group of like 3 girls on like some railroad tracks taking a selfie,
Bruh.
and like they didn't move out the way in time.
Oh my god.
And I'm like, how? What?
what? Like,
Like you can see
Me
the
and the girl's
train in
about
the
to kill us.
yeah,
You see the train in the background. They uploaded the picture. Like that's how much time passed that they had time to.
Yeah,
move.
let's upload it while I'm still going.
And they're standing there on the tracks while you can. Okay,
You
there's
can
so
hear
many
it, you can
things.
feel
What
it.
if it was like a blood pact thing? What if they were like planning to die?
Last selfie before we croak.
I'm pretty sure only one
before-
of them actually died. Now that I think about it,
And
but
the
still.
person taking the selfie is the one that died.
Later, guys.
She's
Wait,
taking the
get back.
picture. In the middle of the picture, you could see the blur where the two people are trying to leave.
No, they all did die. What I'm thinking
my
of is
God.
there were actually 2 trains, and they were between them. So
Dude.
they were testing their fucking luck right there.
Oh my God.
And they lost.
You know what is a good show that encapsulates the shit? I don't know if any of it's true or not.
None
but
of it. No, I know what show you're gonna bring.
Yeah?
Fucking Spike TV.
Spike TV, 1,000 Ways to Die.
Yo.
I remember growing up watching that shit. And
Oh, wow, what a fitting noise.
I know.
Someone said.
Someone 1,000 Ways to Die themselves. But
There was one. Aside from the ones like Chainus and stuff on there, and then the one that's he was so gamer he didn't stand for days, and whenever he stood, his blood fucking clot or whatever, and then he died from cardiac arrest.
What a fucking gamer! That's how I want to go out.
Yeah, and then
that's how you get to Valhalla.
There was one where it's a midget on a seesaw, and someone else jumps down on the other side. Midget goes flying and gets impaled.
Yeah,
on something else on the fucking. They were at a playground.
There's some that seem super plausible. There's one where some guy had fucking he was narcoleptic, and he fell asleep in essentially a big huge oven. He falls asleep in it. That's the entire thing. They shot it all. It's just him falling asleep in an oven, and he just dies.
Oh, I remember that one.
Yeah, there's that. There's the one where a guy is crawling out of a manhole, and he slips and he falls, and he breaks his neck essentially, falling through he hits his head on the lid, on the hole of the manhole, and he bites his tongue off, and he falls down. Yeah, no, some of them are brutal, but it's
there was also one where some dude was just taking a shit in a porta potty, and then the fucking steamroller or whatever.
Oh my
comes
God.
Down, from above the hill, and just fucking flat, pancakes the dude in the shit.
There was one that reminded
he died
me of
with shit all over himself.
Oh, that's the worst, bro. Well, there's one that was Final Destination, where a guy is in a jacuzzi. This is the one I remember the most vividly. He's in a jacuzzi, and there's the vent, the little vent in the middle of the jacuzzi. And for some reason he's sitting in the middle, and he tries to get up, but the suction is so strong and it sucks his guts out, and he just dies.
I thought that was just in a pool.
This one's in a jacuzzi. In the Final Destination one, it's in a pool, a public pool.
Okay, yeah, I'm thinking about that one. His fucking intestines.
And they pop out of the filter.
Ass,
yeah, they pop out of the filter all comically, and you're like, "This is fucking stupid."
Dude, there's another one on 1,000 Ways to Die that I don't really gag at visuals, disgusting visuals much, but it was this person who had a throw up fetish. It was a female. And she she was really into just dudes puking on her, and so she went to this hot dog eating competition, and she went up to the winner and was seducing him, and then he's all sick, he's got to throw up, and she just sticks her finger down his throat. He pukes hot dog chunks on her, and she chokes on a chunk and dies. And I was like,
bro,
I was like, Jesus Christ, that's so fucking nasty.
That's epic, dude. Wow. She fucking hot dog chunks. That's disgusting. That's
it actually made me gag as a child. Well, I'm sure it'd make me gag now, but I'm not gonna go look for it.
God, that's bad. I hate that one actually.
Yeah.
That 1,000 Ways to Die sucks.
Yeah, it does.
They had 4 seasons of that. That went on for a while.
Oh yeah,
that went on for way too long.
They never reached 1,000.
Sadly,
no, gladly.
Gladly.
High production value, man.
Not even.
No,
not even.
I like how they got their fake professionals. They got oh, this person has a doctorate or whatever, and they're explaining
it was a real thing that happened.
What really happened to them?
Yeah.
Oh yeah, they're for instance, the narcolepsy one, it's man, their skin melted off first because at this temperature, and I'm why the fuck are they and then they had 3D anatomy.
Yeah,
shit
they had those fucking videos play. It's they showed a a CGI version.
Of like what happened.
Yeah, it's just a diagram. It's like, here's his kidney, and it's just exploding, and the chunks of the kidney go into his heart, and then he dies.
And then he died.
Yeah, it's like, oh, I see, I get it now.
Oh.
That makes sense. And now it's time to watch Boobs and Beers, my favorite show. It's Spike fucking TV. There's that, and then there's Deadliest Warrior.
Yeah.
Now that was bitching.
I watched a bit of Deadliest Warrior.
Because you had you had a ninja and a fucking pirate, and they fight each other. You're like, this is kick ass. While you're drinking your brewski, bro. Talking about your hot chicks, you know? You know what I mean, bro?
Start arguing about, what Spike TV decided on.
Yeah.
Bullshit. The fucking pirates wouldn't win.
Fuck, pirates don't win. They don't fucking know jutsus, bro. What the fuck?
Yeah. Put Luffy up against Naruto, bro.
Yeah.
See if the same shit happens.
You fucking throw your brewski at the TV, bro, because you're fucking upset. What the fuck, dude? God, I hate it. It's still terrible. Spike TV is still active, and they hosted the Game Awards.
Bounty Hunter.
Do they?
Yeah, because I remember one year they had like Cliff Blazinski on there because he was accepting his reward.
Fucking Cliffy.
And as he was accepting it, the like chick that's the host was like, "All right, now go back to Radical Heights, bro." No, she didn't actually say that, but imagine.
Yeah, but like, I feel like I'd know that.
Yeah.
I feel like I'd see that already, and I'd probably be like, "Oh yeah, that what." But no,
dude,
I'd pay money for that to happen. Fuck you, Cliffy.
Oh my god, fucking hate. What is the thing you hate the most about like TV and shit?
It existing.
Yeah. I mean, like, I don't know, just
what's good on it?
Every personality on there is like, the most obvious like fake bullshit.
Mm-hmm.
It's like there's like no like genuine people like in general in Hollywood, but like in TV it's just like everyone is just a show for everything.
Yeah, well, I mean it depends. Sometimes you have to be.
I don't like that.
Yeah. I fucking hate reality TV, which I guess is pretty much like what you guys are explaining.
Well, yeah.
And the worst part is like, they're giving these these fucking absolute shitters, limelight.
Yeah.
These fucking scummy, terrible people. The fucking
the friends of Jeffrey Epstein.
Yeah. Well, no, those people are already in the limelight, and they're gonna stay in the limelight. But these people, these ordinary schmucks.
Oh, you're talking like the TLC.
Yes, like TLC, Bravo.
Like my million gorillion pound life.
Yeah, exactly. You give these people with no talent like their 15 seconds of fame.
I'm just saying, like shit, like like Honey Boo Boo and stuff.
Yeah,
it's like that's like just the mere concept of it is disgusting. Like these people are basically just being exploited for how disgusting they are.
Of course.
Everyone's just laughing at them.
And
like they're making a bunch of money off of just being garbage.
Yeah.
Like it is the worst cycle I have ever heard of.
And like the thing is, if that person
Dr. Phil. Fuck you, Dr. Phil.
What?
He will kill you.
Yeah, you owe him $200, dude.
Fuck you, Dr. Phil.
I hate
just
you.
try fucking finding me.
Disgusting. I will kill you.
I will kill you. Give me $200.
You fucking
dude, Honey Boo Boo.
There was this dude that like I don't even remember. Okay, it was this guy that did this. What the fuck was it called? He basically got homeless people. Like he would record them. This is like back in the early 2000s. He would get these homeless people and he would like record them fighting for money, right?
Hobo fights,
something like that. I forget. It was something along those lines.
Yeah, it was bum fights.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You know what I'm talking about.
I know exactly what you're talking about.
And one of the guys that was like, got like big off of this went on Dr. Phil. And he got up, like, he went on Dr. Phil's show dressed as Dr. Phil.
Oh my God.
And Dr. Phil just like walks up and he's like, no, I'm not going to talk to you. The most hypocritical shit I've ever seen in my life. He goes, I'm not going to talk to you. You're a terrible human being and you exploit the weakness of other people for money. And I'm like, but and the guy gets up and he's like, why do you think I'm dressed as you? Right? Like, and
wow.
But they throw him out. And I was like, damn, that would have been a good fucking interview. Fuck.
Based.
Yeah, it was like, don't get me wrong, that guy's they're both pieces of shit. Fuck you, Dr. Phil. But
Oprah made him big.
Who gives a shit?
No, I'm just saying, like, blame Oprah too.
Okay, Oprah, go fuck yourself. Thanks for making Dr. Phil famous.
I mean, don't fuck her.
Well, yeah, no.
I like the episode of South Park where her minge is talking and her ass.
Mingy.
You always wanted to get a front, right?
like
like this mingy.
I don't think I've seen this episode.
It's funny.
I bet you it
her
is.
fucking like pussy ends up with like a gun. Like
Yeah.
you have to like shoot people.
It's her minge and her butthole. They're like in love with each other.
Well, no, her minge is like, I need stimulation.
Yeah. It holds a gun. It holds a fucking revolver, and I think it holds like Cartman
It actually
hostage.
shoots someone.
Yeah, it fucking
Shoots
does.
like a cop.
They get into a shootout.
Jesus Christ.
Yeah, it's fucking insane. God, dude, Matt and Trey Parker are fucking crazy. Matt Stone and Trey Parker, that was his last name.
No, they're married now.
Yeah, they're one entity now.
They're the Parkers.
Yeah.
Well,
I'm glad you asked.
I mean, they're cool people. So, Aubrey, if you like could sit down and have a dinner with like, any celebrity personality,
I'd be raped.
I mean, possibly, yes.
Possibly.
Like if you picked Bill Cosby
Possibly.
or something,
No.
or like Momo-kun,
No, like any of them.
any of them, all of them.
There's not a good
You think
person.
Leonardo DiCaprio would rape you? You think you're good enough to be raped by the likes of Leonardo?
I think if I put on a wig, maybe. Yeah.
Oh, this fucking guy.
You're
He's
too
good
old for
enough.
him.
Yeah.
Shit.
You're right there.
You're right.
You're at the cusp.
Well, I'm about 4 years too
Look
old.
at the diagram.
You're right.
But
If I had to choose,
yeah. If you could, you don't have to.
If
No
you
one's
asked me
forcing
this
you to.
question, like maybe like fucking 5 years ago, I might have said Robert De Niro.
But now he rapes.
Well, no,
I'm kidding.
he's just kind of an asshole.
That sounds about right.
Yeah.
What else? I mean, now I don't. Maybe some VA out there. I don't know. Someone not connected to Hollywood. I sure fucking hope. Someone a lot smaller, maybe.
So no YouTube, no Hollywood, no Nollywood, no Bollywood.
You definitely know Bollywood.
Okay, well I can understand the not Bollywood part. We don't even know anyone from Bollywood.
Could I even talk to anybody from Nollywood?
Possibly. I mean,
feel-
they're just normal people like you and me.
Well, I mean, like, could I actually communicate with them?
I'm sure they know English, at least enough.
Well, no. Either way, the answer is no. I mean,
You want to talk to the announcer of who killed Captain Alex?
I feel like I'd be very annoyed with him within a few minutes.
probably.
A few minutes. I'd be like, okay, I'm done here.
This is a conversation we are having.
Yeah, like
Yeah.
I'd be like, and you keep going, and I'd have to force my laughter,
Yeah.
and I'd be like, okay, I'm done. Can I go?
Yeah.
Please let me go. So I don't know. If I come up with something, I'll come back to you.
Yeah.
But for the most part, no, not really.
I already know Dorian's answer.
No,
I know.
actually, it's not what you guys think it is.
Really?
I mean, like, I meme about that a lot, but no, it's not Jonathan Tronathan, okay?
Okay.
Well, that's not
Alright.
what I was thinking.
Oh, for me, it's Lily Pichu, the best streamer.
Oh, wow.
I don't even, like, watch her streams. I just, like, watch, her YouTube channel. I see, like, other stuff that she's a part of.
Mhm.
And I don't know, she just seems, like, really nice. Like,
Down to earth.
yeah, like, she just
Yeah.
seems like a genuinely nice person. And, like, she'd be nice to hang out with. Like, she's a little,
Yeah,
like,
that's
introverted. So I don't think that it'd be, like, a long conversation or anything, but...
Mhm.
I feel like it would just be genuine. I don't see her being too corrupted yet.
Yeah. Yeah, Pokemans are working on it.
Okay, yeah. I was like, Pokemon is like, she is like actually like sponsors up the ass.
She's
and
trying
stuff
to get Lily Peachy to sell feet pics.
yes, no.
Based. Yeah, huh. That's the
I don't know.
problem.
She just seems like she like likes her fans and
Mhm.
stuff. So yeah, no, she's just nice.
Yeah, for me, it's my homeboy Michael Reeves.
Oh,
Yeah,
so
I'd like to meet that guy. We're both going offline TV, essentially. Michael Reeves is a cool guy. He's very intelligent. He's fucking chaotic as hell. we're both, from Hawaii.
I thought you were about to say like insert whatever zodiac sign you
Yeah,
are.
we're both Virgos. What a small world. We're both
We're
Virgos.
so Gemini.
Oh my god, he seems like such a Virgo from the way he acts.
Christ.
No, but you ask him about his experience in Hawaii, see what that's like, going to the University of Hawaii. I think that's the university he went to, but
I don't think. Oh wait, no, he did.
How popular is offline TV?
Decently.
quite popular.
Explain to me who Michael Reeves is.
Michael Reeves was like an engineer.
I mean, like
for a
he's
while.
hardly known for offline TV though. He
Yeah.
just recently joined them.
Yeah,
Okay.
he has a YouTube channel where he just like does weird shit. He made like a airsoft gun that shoots him every time he gets hit in Fortnite.
He doesn't actually like Fortnite.
No, he doesn't like it. He did it for the video.
He made like a laser tag thing to, like
That
where
tases you.
Yeah, like it tases you whenever you get shot.
You should watch his videos. You might like
He
them.
made a Roomba that every time, like you know how like they like bump into walls and stuff. Every time it bumps into a wall, it's just like Lily Pichu saying like "fuck."
It's either Max Mofo or Lily Pichu, and they both just
He's just
fucking
cussing.
yell.
I think I've seen that video.
Yeah,
I like his friend William Osmond a lot.
yeah.
too.
William Osmond's cool.
Like he seems really nice
They're
and
the-
smart.
They're the two like big engineers of YouTube right now. Used to be
I would have said iDubbbz before, but like I think he's actually fucking insane now.
I think so. He went on a weird tangent where he was just like save the squirrels. He had like a second YouTube channel that was just dedicated to like making a like little vlog, a daily vlog about these squirrels.
He was
like,
on
in
a
his
Sad World
backyard.
video. I didn't watch
He was.
it.
It was in like their most recent
I
one,
didn't watch it, but
dude.
I like started it and then I had to go do something.
Sad world. What happened?
Yeah, what happened to Gibby?
What happened to Gibby, bro?
He became too red pill.
He got
Fucking broke too many ribs when he fucking fell from the
He
ceiling.
got
dude.
Schneider.
I was like, I thought you were gonna say broke too many ribs from fucking Schneider.
Well, that too. More
Yeah.
likely. Probably didn't
Squeezed too hard.
help. Although
Sat on him.
his interview with the official podcast, he was like, "No, Schneider didn't do anything."
Yeah, of course he'd say that.
Man,
Fuck you, Dan.
Schneider didn't do nothing. I swear.
have you seen the like weird shit Jeanette McCurdy?
Oh yeah.
like
Oh yeah, I've
does now?
No.
like from
Not-
as a job, like what,
No, like just the things she does.
I've seen she like her like. Are you talking about her social media posts? Because I've seen
something
that.
like that. Like
I've seen those,
I've
yeah.
seen like one of those.
she's
Not like a lot of them, but I've seen a few of them.
she's doing like the Lindsay Lohan thing.
Yeah, it
for
looks
the-
like she's mentally scarred. Probably got touched by Dan Schneider a few times.
Yeah.
More than likely, I'd say like 99%.
Yeah.
Dude,
There's never 100%.
I got this
certainty
video
of
in my
things.
recommended feed from YouTube, and it was like bloopers from like Victorious, and like
Oh,
every
God.
time they messed up on a line, they seemed like so afraid.
Oh my God.
like oh I'm so sorry, like stuff like that. And like if you like watch stuff like Disney Channel bloopers, like they're just like oh my God, I'm sorry, like just
Oh,
like
but-
smiling, kind of like laughing about it, like oh how could you make that mistake or something.
Dude.
But, like Nickelodeon, I don't know what they do.
Dan the man. I'm just saying.
Like there's this like one where like Ariana Grande kept saying like oh so Jade can play your like she kept saying the word part, but like the line was play your role.
Mhm.
And like she did this like 6 times. Like she said part 6 times. And like she just like seemed super upset. Like
Dude,
I
this
don't
was
know.
their make or break role.
When I mess up a line like that, like during rehearsals, I get pretty fucking. I don't get scared, but I do get pissed.
they looked afraid, bro.
Dude, you don't know what happens when those cameras aren't rolling. That's why when they're
I have a
filming,
pretty good idea. Thank
yeah,
you very much.
Yeah, that's why when they're filming the bloopers, it's like it's a breath of fresh air because now they're safe for at least like 5 seconds while they're filming the fucking blooper.
Hey Andre, go ahead and put on some ketchup on Tori's toes for me,
Oh
please.
God.
Oh God,
Oh.
I could lick that ketchup off. Quote Dan Schneider.
Quoting me and Dan Schneider.
No, not me. It's not me.
No, please, I swear. Bro, please. Dude, Dan Schneider's
Well, he was in a movie. If you ever want to see Dan Schneider as a kid, he was in a movie called Better Off Dead.
Yeah.
I believe it
He
starred
was in
John Cusack or
He was in
something.
a
like
few
that.
movies.
Dan Schneider. I've only seen him
Yeah,
in that.
he's in
I
that.
didn't even know it was him.
He
at
was
the
in the
time.
thing when he was like
He's like a
much
little fat
older.
kid, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, so he's just been fat.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Damn.
Genetic,
Perpetual.
bro.
Yeah. He's big bone, bro. It's chronic.
Okay, buddy. Okay, buddy.
And my genetics.
My epigenetic code.
Wow. Okay, so let's get on to the big question then at hand. You pick one. Pick one you want.
Pick one.
Pick one. The last two.
Oh, of the last two.
Yeah.
So like, oh wait, did we already like kind of talk about the third one? Is like while you're saying to skip it.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah. I mean, one of them is like phrased very well though. Like, yeah, Aubrey, you pick one. You
Pick one, Aubrey.
two.
Pick a topic.
Why do you game?
I was, yeah.
Looking
I was
Yeah, why do
thinking
you game, bro?
Yeah, so Aubrey, this is the big question. This is the million.
I actually have an answer for this.
Why do
A
you
real
game?
real answer.
A real answer. Why do you game?
Think of one.
Okay. I'm not gonna get too into about myself, but I can't really do sports,
Mm-hmm.
and it's yes, it's about that.
Yeah.
So I did try.
Mhm.
I wanted to be like an athletic kid growing up because I was wanted to be friends with a lot of people I thought were cool in kindergarten. Anyway, they were like, "Holy shit, this kid is like fucking retarded. He can't even run properly." And so I don't know. Whenever it came down to like doing stuff with people, it's like, what, make an ass of myself? Nah, I'm gonna go ahead and play video games.
Mm-hmm.
And that's just kind of how it happened. I mean,
Literally, just like the physical inability to
Physical limitations.
I mean, I'm sure I would have played video games anyway in the end. But
But you would have been looking like a Chad while doing it instead.
maybe
Tyler won muscles.
I don't know about that. Maybe about as much of a fucking freak out artist as Tyler one. Jesus Christ! Tearing out, get the shit off me! That's so
ripping
good.
his shirt off like a monster,
Fucking good shit.
shaking
Shit.
his fucking
That is a
headphones fall
primordial
off.
form of humans.
He's
I
got,
swear.
he's got a
Dude.
dent. in
And that's
his
not
head,
even a
dude.
race thing. Don't make it sound like it's
He's
a
an
race
old
thing.
one, dude.
He's
He's
got
a fucking old one.
He's got a dent in his head, bro.
That's fake.
That's fake.
Nah.
It looks
notice?
funny though.
I know that. Like, I know what picture you're talking about.
Yeah.
That shit's fake. It straight up look like whenever I see him, it looks like he has a dent. In his head.
Yeah. Because the way his headphones rest on his goddamn bald ass bald head.
It looks like somebody took a bat to his fucking ass.
Oh my God.
Made it symmetrical.
Oh my god, dude.
He's so good.
So Dorian, why do you game?
I mean, I don't know. I feel like it's just one of the better forms of entertainment because, like, with something like TV, you're just sitting there. You're not really interacting much. You're just kind of watching. Like, there's, and especially American television, like, there's not much.
Oh yeah,
there's not much like to be learned from it. It's
Yeah.
not like engaging.
It's just about coom this.
Yeah, it's like
coom that.
Sounds like Japanese.
and, like, I don't even know. Like, I
Sounds
didn't
like
know
Japanese TV.
Yeah, I didn't even know like any like other form of television as a
Mhm.
kid. So it's like I didn't really care for that form of entertainment. Then sports, I just thought it was like, man, all these kids are just like kind of hurting themselves. Like, why? We could just play games, bro. Like, I liked board games too as a kid. Like, I didn't care for sports. I never did. Like, I didn't have any physical limitations. I had mild asthma in like middle school or something.
Damn.
But like, I just found them boring, or like, I was just constantly asking, why am I even here?
Mhm.
So like, video games were just fun. Like, they had like their stories. Like, I fucking love Super Mario Galaxy 1, even though you don't like it, Aubrey. You can
I
eat
didn't
ass.
say I didn't like it.
Why do you hate it, Aubrey? Why do you hate it?
It's not the best 3D Mario game.
Oh, yeah?
That's all I'll say.
Whatever,
Oh
fuck
yeah.
you.
Oh, I like Odyssey. Ooh.
It's not even the best
Odyssey.
Yeah.
Yes.
Okay. Oh, I like
Odyssey.
Mario Sunshine because I mean that is
It
already like
is
the
pretty
best
good.
one.
one.
64.
Okay, yeah, whatever, boomer.
But I do like Sunshine second best.
I mean,
Sunshine's fucking good.
come on.
You don't like Sunshine, your opinion is invalid.
Exactly.
Sunshine's a good fucking game.
Exactly.
Point is also like, as a kid, whenever you're playing games, you feel almost like you're like learning something. Every
Mhm.
time like you make a mistake in a game, it's like you learn from that mistake and you're just like kind of recycling. Especially in like
My
stuff like
DPS output wasn't enough. I must have
Well,
put
I'm
more.
thinking more of like I used to play a lot. I used to like play like a lot of platformers as a kid, so it's like that was a lot of like trial and error.
That's me playing Code Vein right now. If I just mash click just a couple more times, I would fucking kill them.
This guy.
That's me playing Code Vein.
Dude.
Fucking
You-
bad.
Yeah, so I just liked the way that video games made me feel in comparison to other forms of
It's
entertainment.
that dopamine rush.
I mean, yeah, I think that's the point of any entertainment.
Yeah, that's why it's
Like jacking
entertainment.
off, dude.
Exactly.
That is my second favorite form of entertainment.
Can we talk about post nut clarity for a second?
Like, I'd rather
That does not exist for me. Not gonna lie.
Post nut clarity.
Oh,
I
no,
try.
not again.
I have like
Why did I do this? You look at your
Oh,
hands covered in the white
I
cement
have some like
you
post
spewed
not
out.
like regret, but like not like clarity in life or anything.
Oh, dude, not again.
Dude.
What am I doing?
Waluigi hentai second time this week.
If you're going to go and look for, if you're trying to hunt for houses, cut one out. Jerk one out. See which one, compare which one's better after you post nut clarity. I see now. You get your brain blast after you're getting your nut blast. You realize.
I mean, I guess it's just like you have less stress.
Yeah, you just you got your rush of dopamine. Your head's a lot clearer now that blood's actually in your skull, in your fucking dome now instead of in your fucking head.
Yeah, you just nut, then you're like, wow.
Yeah.
Bill Cosby, really, 54.
You get a brain. Yeah.
At least one of them was
You're
right.
like, you're like trying to think of like the logistics. You're like,
Yeah.
man, how?
All those years, that many
How
women,
does he get away with it? And then he did it.
and they're just now coming out.
Huh.
Take 30 of those rapes away. That's still 2 dozen rapes.
Post nut clarity. It's a real thing. It's gotta be. It's gotta be.
It's like the
It is a
shower
real
thoughts
thing.
afterwards.
You get shower thoughts. You get those fucking shower. Is water wet?
Yes.
After you nut, you think, is water wet? You start doing calculations in your brain.
Yeah, you're like really getting down to the atomical structure.
Yeah, you're doing that goddamn meme where the different
The math is,
calculations,
like,
the math,
floating.
yeah, and you're thinking really hard. Your eyes are squinted, and you're looking.
I'm gonna think
deep
about this
into
the
the
next time I
computer.
jack off.
Yeah, exactly. Like get like something, get some sort of quandary to think about,
Yeah.
and then start busting one out.
I'll become a nuclear physicist.
You're gonna become a
Don't worry.
neurologist by the time you're done.
John.
You've emptied your balls, and now your brain is full.
I turn into Jimmy Neutron in about 20 seconds.
Yeah, exactly. You have 20 seconds of time to think about everything that's happened in your life.
You're like Scott Pilgrim vegan for like a few seconds.
Yeah, you
afterwards.
can levitate
All the
after you've
cum
nutted.
just like blocking your brain.
You know how you only use like 12% of your brain? That's because cum is blocking the rest of it.
Was that what Lucy was about?
Yeah, yeah. Morgan Freeman.
Lucy for a few
Morgan
seconds.
Freeman comes out and goes, "You have to come. If you come, you can become anything you want." And then he comes. She comes. She flicks her bean. She gets spit in her eye, and she goes, "Oh my god! It all makes sense now. It all makes sense now."
God damn! I never saw that movie. It looked bad.
It is bad. It's very
It was
bad.
okay.
I'd say it was not good.
It was alright.
Okay. They fucking kick her, and a drug pouch opens, and she's Gigabrain.
Yeah, she becomes like hyper autistic gigabrain.
And the movie is just about like the fucking message was like what? The fucking
I don't remember fucking my English teacher showed that to us. I was kind of confused too because it was kind of recent when it came out. Like I think it came out like the year prior when he showed it to us, and like I don't know, it's an alright movie. I had seen it in theaters. I don't remember who with, but
I just
I
don't
don't
like the
remember.
premise because I mean, like, there's always
It's-
that myth
it's-
about like
it's
how
l-
you only use 10% of your brain. But like, that's not even true.
and then you use the rest of it. You become a god. You can alter reality with your brain. That's insane.
hidden potential.
Yeah.
Maybe that's the message. Even though
Well,
it's
like,
straight up false.
I don't know, because they kept showing this goddamn footage of the same like fucking deer, the same elk stalking through prancing through the fucking prairie in Africa. They just kept showing that footage. It's like, this is the message. This is who we are. We are mammals. We're primordial beings. If you evolve, you become epic, bro. And like, oh, okay.
You think
Makes sense.
maybe it's like the next step of evolution?
Yeah, it's unlocking the rest of our brain by coming. Our post-nut clarity, we can build rocket ships.
Well, we're certainly on the way there.
Oh yeah, we're getting there, eventually or
Christ.
something. Unless we just die before that happens, that'd be cool.
Is this why I get A's in college? Is because I coom like 4 times a
Yeah, yeah.
year?
Fucking jerk off before you write that big essay. Before I start click clacking away. I need to watch
That's a good idea.
I need to watch my fucking my Remy
Only
LaCroix
20,
porn.
my 20 seconds are up. Hang on.
Oh shit! Come on. I've written like 100 words just now in the 20
That hurts
seconds.
so much.
I have to do it again. Your fucking
hurts.
blood's coming out now. By this point, you're still writing your 5-page essay. I have to
Christ.
come more. I need it.
I don't know if you've just like marathon cooming ever, but my god, can it hurt?
I mean, yes.
Well, don't admit this on a recording.
Okay, yeah, no, keep
Yeah,
it in,
but
keep
everyone-
it in this. I don't care.
Everyone's been a teenage boy at one point.
well,
Everyone's done this.
Sure. Fuck it. Whatever.
Yeah, everyone has like gone on a marathon. Oh, my parents aren't home. Time to
It hurts so bad.
fucking. Oh my
But then you
god.
keep going.
You just did.
Done. Done. Oh, there's blood coming out now. Done. You know someone died that way? Someone died jerking off like 40 times in a row?
Dehydration.
Yeah, they fucking
Drink
just-
water,
Yeah,
kids.
drink water after every
Hydrate.
nut. Be hydrated
Yeah.
while you're clarity, you know? That's a good summoner spell in League of Legends. Post nut clarity.
Yeah, except it's like not even as good as like an 800 gold item.
Yes. But back on track. Why I game. Why I'm a gamer.
Oh yeah, we didn't talk about that. I was
Yeah.
like, I thought we finished.
Why I'm a gamer is I guess it is a little bit along the lines of like that dopamine hit where you like recently it's been with Rainbow Six Siege where like when I feel scummy after this, but when I
Spawn peek? Oh
spawn
my
peeking,
God, it's the best day of
it's
your life.
oh my god, it's like getting a hit of heroin. Holy shit, dude! It's like I'm on a roller coaster while I'm trying to get the needle into my vein to like pump it with heroin.
Like if you die from it too, like you don't even care.
No, because it's like, oh my god, dude! I at least distracted them. I'm epic. I did something while I died. I'm in Valhalla now, watching my teammates kill. This is
And
epic.
as just playing the waiting game, you're just fucking going for it.
And you know, it's been like that since as long as I could think of. Because like Quake, we're going back to the boomer shooter that started it all. Quake 3, Quake Arena, getting those kills. The fucking rush, bro. The fucking rush, bro. Oh, I fucking knocked him into the air with my rocket. Now I'm gonna shoot him while he's midair with my rocket. Then I rail him. He doesn't know what just happened.
I
but
rail
he's-
dudes too.
Yeah, exactly. And then you have that post-nut clarity after you're getting one of the best shots you've ever got in your life. Because you got that hit of heroin. You got that fucking dopamine, bro. And then when it comes to fighting games, it's nice to learn. You play like a match with someone, and you keep losing that match and go, what am I doing wrong? What did I do wrong?
I'm not mashing hard enough.
That I lost, and you go, oh my god, I'm not doing safe moves. I'm not doing good pokes. My neutral's fucking abysmal. I could
Sounds
do
like
better.
someone else I know.
Wow.
Why else you looking at me?
And anyways, you know,
I don't even think he was adding me.
playing matches of like fighting games with a character you main and you know, but you can always still learn. Like with Tekken, every time I play that, I learn something new. I'm like, holy shit, this is fucking base, bro. This is epic. This is good shit. This is good ass Tekken right here. You know,
So what you're saying is learning gives you dopamine.
Learn to space.
learning your spacing, your frame data, how to Korean backdash, whatever the fuck you're learning gives you that post nut clarity.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
Oh, sorry, teacher, I coomed. I'm in my clearest state of
Dude,
mind right now.
Think about how
What's 6 times 6? Give me a second.
Dude, think about
Done. 12.
how ascended I
And you're like,
was.
it's wrong.
Dude, throwback
Go to
to
the principal's office.
throwback to fucking senior year. How ascended I felt every fucking day in Calculus BC, where I just play on my Tetris on my Nintendo Switch while hearing calculus being taught to me.
Oh my god, dude.
Holy,
You know, oh my god. You know how like some people like when their wife, their girlfriend, their boyfriend's wife's kid gets pregnant or something,
What
and
are
they're
you
like,
on about?
"Hold on, wait, I'm getting there. I'm getting to that point."
I'm also
Like they're like, "Oh, while your baby's still in the womb, while it's still in the incubus, while it's still in the incubator, put headphones up to it, playing classical music, so it comes out with a fucking mega mind." And you're like, "That's not how that works." But okay, and you play the music on their fucking
and then
tum
it comes
tum,
out.
and it comes out with fucking. It's blue. It's got the little soul patch. It's got the huge fucking brain. And you go, how did that even fit in there? What
How
a
did it come
champ!
out?
What a champ for pumping that out. That fucking fucking huge brain.
I'm sorry, I'm lost.
Anyways, the point I'm trying to get here is
What?
you play like a lecture of calculus on your significant other's tum tum while it's incubating, and you like shove a switch up there so it plays Tetris or something, some sort of puzzle game, and then this baby comes out and it's looking like a fucking progerian. It's got its fucking huge brain,
And then it dies a week
and
later.
then it dies, and you go, holy shit! Its brain was so strong, it decided this life
Your
wasn't
brain
worth
already
living.
uses like 20% of your body's energy.
Oh, well, there
Think
you
about
go.
if it used more.
Yeah. That baby comes out.
Maybe that's what it is. Maybe that's
Yeah.
what Lucy was about.
Yeah, maybe we're not allowed to unlock that
I don't
part.
think that's what it was. Imagine if your brain used all of your body's energy. She's just fucking laying there.
Yo,
Comatose.
imagine being comatose but becoming God.
You're laying there, and your eyes are rolled back into your head, and everyone's just like, are you there all right? Is that person all right? You go, no. That person unlocked all of their brain. They're in permanent post-nut clarity.
They don't even need that body anymore.
They don't. That's exactly what happens in Lucy.
I know that's exactly.
She unlocks the rest of her brain, and then she goes, I need to go further, and she becomes an AI. That's how that movie ends, Dorian.
I don't want to know about
She
it.
becomes a God.
She becomes a lawnmower man.
Ha, shut up.
Yeah, we're pulling that back. We're pulling that bad boy back. Lawnmower man. You know Lawnmower Man?
No.
It's about a fucking AI. That's all it is. This guy, I think, who actually mowed lawns, they pick him up because he's a fucking moron. They go, let's make this guy smart. And they do that. And then he becomes an AI. And he decides the next course of action is to eliminate the human race because for some reason, every single AI movie or a movie about AI goes, the worst possible thing on this earth is humans. So what do? We remove the humans. Earth is happy again. That's what happens with Lawnmower Man.
Are they wrong though?
I mean, to a degree, yes.
Well, yeah. I feel I don't I mean like
Our biggest enemies are ourselves.
Well, yes.
Yeah.
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 And we'd be the one who made the AI.
Yeah,
Didn't want to
exactly.
kill us. So. Yeah.
That's what Terminator was about.
Yeah.
That's anything to do with AI. Age of Ultron. Exactly like that.
That movie sucked.
Yeah. I never
Well,
watched
most
it.
of the
but yeah, I
Marvel,
agree.
most of the fucking Marvel movies nowadays fucking suck. They canceled Tron, the
When I
next
get-
Tron movie for this schlock.
The feel whenever I get spoiled.
Martin
on
Scorsese
fucking
was right.
Endgame. Imagine getting spoiled on Endgame by a fucking Family Guy meme.
Lois.
A soul for
I
a
watched
soul. And
Endgame.
then it just has Black Widow and it's Lois Griffin jumping down the stairs. I was like, holy fucking shit.
That's. I mean, you know, if you were to go out, it'd be through a Family Guy meme. I'd want to get spoiled by a Family Guy meme. You know,
Yeah. I think that's better than just like some shitty like Twitter.
it's the most poetic thing that could happen. Very poetic.
Like it'd be better than like if it just said like nobody, Black Widow, and it's just like fucking
Lois flinging
Well, no, it's
herself,
just like Mario falling down a pit or something. Like, you know?
long jumping off. A speedrunner fucking long jumps off the cliff, and that's it. God,
God, I hate the nobody format. Please
Ah,
die if
dude.
you use it.
There's a new Twitter format coming up. It's like a Google Translate thing where they take a name, they play it in English, and then they play it in a different accent, and then they put that character. They like Photoshop the culture on that thing. So like with Banjo Kazooie, it would say Banjo Kazooie, and then it says the French one. It's like Banjo Kazooie, and then they like put it next to the Eiffel, not the fucking Eiffel Tower. It's got a bag. He's got a baguette in his hand. Like that's the
I
meme.
like racism.
Yeah, don't we all?
I mean, yeah.
Yeah, it's funny. It's hilarious, dude.
Dude, I was so 200 IQ though. That fucking teacher didn't even care that I was playing on my Switch.
Dude, you didn't even care I was jerking off in class.
Like, it was randomized seating. I've told Aubrey this before. Maybe I've even told you, but like it's randomized seating, and I just so happened to like be placed at the front of the class.
Oh,
And like I'm just there on my Switch with like a 50 in the class, not because I don't know calculus, but because I just didn't do the homeworks because I stopped fucking caring because it was senior year. And like fucking the teacher wouldn't even stop me. Like he just let me sit there with like my headphones on, playing my Switch.
dude.
And then like I'd hear him say like, "Oh, freaking Stacy, get off your phone."
Oh,
Like talking to like, just some random chick in the back of the class. I'm like, "Yes, Stacy, get off your phone."
yes, Stacy, I'm trying to T-spin. You're on your phone, bro.
Dude, I kicked my teacher's ass at Mario Kart.
Whoa. Imagine embarrassing your teacher in front of your
The thing
classmates.
is, we played on 200cc. It was like me, the teacher, and then like two fucking jobbers from the class. Like the thing is, like they played games. I know they played games.
They're gamers.
Yeah,
Okay.
but like they were like 11th and 12th place, and like my teacher was like second place on 200cc, and I was just like way ahead of him on first.
Dude.
I was like, bro, wait, he fucks.
Yo.
My calculus teacher fucks.
Dude, you can't say that, dude. You just
No,
dodged him, bro.
I don't even know his first name.
You named him. You named him, dude.
Let me also name the school I went to.
You mean the guy?
I mean, you can if you want. You know?
I mean, like, I'm not gonna.
Yeah, okay. Let's talk about fucking high school then. What was high school like for you? What was that like? What was it like being a little chitlin starting your freshman year?
High school was the most boring shit for me. Honestly, like, people were like, "Oh, junior year's gonna be so stressful," and like, I only took like 2 AP classes I think that year, or like maybe 3 max. And the point is, I was like, damn, people really overhyped these AP classes. This wasn't hard at all. And like, I don't know, it was just boring. It was like the same grind of like go to school, do the classwork, do the homework, and that's it.
Yeah.
And like, it wasn't even until like I was like 16 that I could drive, so it's not like I was really doing much.
Yeah, you just wake up.
I wasn't really much of a party kid because all the party kids were like actual retards who are half of them are like arrested now for some reason or another.
Pregnant, arrested, dead, deadbeat, drug.
Yes.
Yeah.
McDonald.
I mean, McDonald's gives you benefits.
McDonald's actually pays well, and those benefits are pretty good. Not gonna lie.
McDonald's fucks.
Yeah, no, like they like straight up if you work there, they have like a thing for like your tuition. Like they'll pay like a certain amount of your tuition per semester.
McDonald's, please sponsor us.
Yes. We're loving it, please.
Please, Golden Arches. Ronald, please.
Like I made a decent amount of like my long-term friends in high school, even though we didn't go to the same school. The ones that I made before that were like middle school, so I mean, like that has nothing to do with high school. But in general, high school is just boring.
Yeah,
I'm having a lot more fun in college where I have more freedom.
Do what you want.
Yeah, because it doesn't take up as much as my day.
Post nut clarity as much as you want. You can fucking do whatever.
Yeah, how was your high school, Aubrey?
I mean, pretty boring. Yeah.
Yeah.
Freshman and sophomore year, I didn't really do anything. I didn't really do anything at all. I like harassed Josh a bit because I thought he was funny to fuck with.
Whoa.
Well, he is funny to fuck
Oh yeah. He's just like one of those guys where like you can go up to him and just say some like really absurd shit, and he's like gonna look at you like kind of questionably, but he's not gonna do anything. He's not gonna say anything. He's not gonna tell. He's not gonna snitch. He's just gonna be like, "What the fuck? Why?"
He does that now.
Yeah, I know. It's fucking great.
Josh hasn't changed at all.
No.
Exactly. And that's kind of what I did. I messed with Josh a bit in freshman and sophomore year. Sophomore year, I had Japanese too. It's really the only class worth talking about that first half of high school. I met Josh and Matthew there. Well, I knew Matthew beforehand, and supposedly, according to Josh, I knew him beforehand.
Whoa.
And we just kind of like got to know each other and we started talking and messed with Josh even more. Go figure. Really tight, like a really small class too, because like Japanese 1 was harder than everyone expected it to be, and so like the class like went from it was an insane number of students for the time. It was a little over 30. I want to say it was like maybe 35. Fucking not a single empty seat in that class
Wow.
for Japanese 1, and it's the only Japanese 1 class they had, and so the next year it goes from like 30 to like 12.
Oh,
like it goes straight down to 12.
I took one day of the Japanese 1 class.
Most people there were quiet. Like
they're fucking introverted weeaboos. What did you expect?
Well, there was 2 people there. I won't say last names, but a guy named Tanner and a guy named Justin, and they were very. And I guess another guy named Matthew, not the one we know. Those 3 were pretty outgoing. Everyone else was an introverted weeaboo.
Based to those 3 guys.
The best thing about that class, I'd say, was like the sheer you had like almost like class was almost split up into 3 sections. You had like the people that tried and they were like really quiet weeaboos, like they actually did the work and they were good at it, right? And then you had like the outgoing people, so like those 3 I just mentioned,
right?
And then you had me, Matthew, and Josh.
Nice.
Okay, so I think you guys already know our dynamic, but you had these 3 people like sometimes talking like amongst themselves, and like sometimes there'd be a little bit of a conversation between the quiet people, but a lot of the time it was like on the subject matter, to try and figure out what they're gonna do, and you just had me, Josh, and Matthew with our thumbs up our ass, just fucking joking around the whole fucking year. We didn't do fucking shit that year, and I should not have passed that class.
Wow.
I should not have. I failed both of our fucking final exams too.
Nice.
But I bombed them too. But I didn't fail. So I passed that class with a B. So I did pretty good. Like I don't know. Like it something about that class was just so funny. I threw a reunion for them over the summer. I was supposed to do it again over the winter. I got a bit busy. And never really planned it. I kind of feel bad because I did tell them like expect it, and I never mentioned it again to anybody. So kind of feel like a jackass for that.
Oh. But
for the most part, yeah, just that's kind of how I met Josh and Matthew. It's how I'd say that's how I became friends with them, really. And then junior year, I don't know. I remember like what you were saying. Like people were like, "Oh, just wait for junior year. It's gonna be really hard."
It felt no different.
No, honestly, I had one hard class, and I honestly blame the teacher for that, and I blame myself for it a little bit more. I don't think the woman was a good teacher, but I also don't think I'm a good student. Junior and senior year, I pretty much just shut up. And like, because I didn't really talk to people in my classes at that time, and I just like twiddle my thumbs, or like I'd just fucking, I'd fucking bust out and play like Fire Emblem or something. And I was that kid that fucking like would play Fire Emblem all the fucking time. They would. Okay, wait. The last time, it was April of my senior year. They were like, we had a theater. The theater department threw like an award show together. Josh won an award, or like Josh like put his name down to like go to this banquet or whatever, right? He was gonna get an award. They called his award out, and Josh wasn't there.
Fucking Josh.
Fuck you, Josh. Anyway, my award. I think I've talked to you guys about this, but my award was most likely to be playing
Pokemon.
To be playing Pokemon.
Oh my god!
Never touched a Pokemon game in my life.
Oh my god!
Still haven't touched a Pokemon game to this day.
Pokemon are like units,
Yeah.
It's basically Fire Emblem.
Exactly.
Well,
except you don't get to fuck your Pokemon.
Well, actually,
some sections you can.
I love
it just
you,
depends. Yeah, I love you, Amiibo.
I love you.
I have clarity now. I realize this is not the most optimal way to love my Amiibo.
Another thing about high school was like I was never like one of those kids who was like in any like particular clique or group. Not even like trying to be like Not even like, oh, like I was so quirky. Like I wasn't quirky. I was just like,
You
I
just didn't care.
it's like I talked to like the stoners all the time. I talked to like the jocks all the time. Like everyone knew me, and like for some reason, like at least whenever I like in y'all's school district, people would like come up to me, say my name, and I'm like, have we talked before? And then they're like, no, but like I know about you. I was like, what the fuck did I do? Like you know about me? Like apparently people just knew.
Yeah, I don't know. I found it kind of the same. Not entirely. I would say like I was generally more well known between like nerds, obviously, but it was a bunch of different groups of them. I guess if that makes sense.
Yeah, you get your JRPGers, you got your
I wouldn't
FPSs.
even talk about like
I
I wouldn't even
know.
put it like that, but like
So each like nerd has like their own like friend group essentially.
yeah, honestly,
Their own extended friend group.
yeah, I was in a lot of those, and hosting that club uh, had me meet a lot of other people. People like Jalen over here. You. Did I meet you through that? I feel like I met
No,
you.
you met me through Discord first.
Whatever. And yeah, I mean, that club was fucking weird.
Yeah.
Oh man, I'm surprised we got away with like everything. The person, the teacher that hosted our room to us, I deliver to him every now and again.
Ooh.
I do remember asking him like, were we ever in any trouble for you? He said no.
Oh.
He told me no.
Wow.
And somehow I don't believe that. I don't believe that.
He's covering for us.
Maybe I don't know. I do remember the teacher next door coming in a few times telling us to shut the fuck up. But other than that, like no, he was like no pushback. I never got any. Which I mean, I was running out of his room for 3 years unofficially.
Oh,
yeah, never official. Which kind of sucks. Which meant like I couldn't actually like throw people out. I would just tell them to get out of my place, and they wouldn't really listen. I didn't. I had power because I ran the thing, but not really. I only ever told somebody to get out once. Fucking pissed. I don't remember who it was. Fucking shithead. I forget what he said to me.
Was it Cole?
No, it wasn't Cole.
Was it me?
No,
I was like, I don't think it was.
It wasn't you. I know who it was. Yeah, but his name was Nick.
Is he like kind of short?
No.
Okay, then I had no clue who he is.
Kind of an autist.
Okay, well, the short one that I'm thinking of is an autism.
But it was like anyway. I
is it
just
our Nick? Is it the one we know? Okay.
No, not him. No, I don't think I could. I don't think I could raise my voice at that guy. No, but I always like, dude, just get the like. I just remember telling him like, dude, just get the fuck out. Like, I don't want you here. And they were like, yo, Aubrey, no, don't do that, man. I was like, no, fucking make him go. Fucking shithead. That was the only time I ever got. I don't even remember what the fuck he did that made me so mad at that point.
Your mom.
Yeah. But we had like random fucking people coming in.
Yeah.
Yeah, that was pissing me off too. Like they would just come.
There was like one time that like you guys were playing Smash, and then like some student just like walked by, saw it, then he was like all like, "Yo, you gotta play Smash in here." Yeah. And like the next club meeting, there was like basically 5 or 6 randos, like just who wanted to play Smash, who were like terrible at it too. And I'm like, God damn it! I'm like, I'm not even here for Smash or anything. I'm just here to like talk to people who I know. And like then there's like these like normies who are like, it's like Etika but not funny.
There was a guy I vaguely knew. He showed up one time and like 1v1'd a bunch of us. He beat everybody. And he never came back. I was like, oh damn, like what the fuck? And now mind you, I didn't play that one competitively. But still, I was like, oh shit. Like guy, I don't even remember what the fuck he played. If it was Cloud, then don't consider it a real win. I don't remember who the fuck it was that he played.
No, not for Ninja.
It was someone I really don't remember. But he must. Yeah.
Who cares? Who cares?
Who cares?
Oh, Byleth. Who cares?
I was so mad when fucking people I just were like, I just remember like I think I was like, I think I was like next to Rebecca. Who the fuck are these people? And who the fuck are these people? Who the fuck like told these people? Why are they fucking here?
Wow.
Wait, when did you end up going to their high school?
Let's see.
Because I remember Corey brought you in.
Yeah,
And
Corey did bring me in.
You just started coming in.
So let's see. Freshman year, I was not at the high school that you guys went to. I was at a different one in El Paso, Texas. I was over there. So freshman year, I was doing that. I think I then moved over here. Like the year right after. So I was here for
3 years
3 years. So,
of high school, at least.
yeah. So let's see. For a good long while, I was kind of just hanging out with other people. I knew a little bit of everyone from different cliques. I remember talking to Brandon, the all-star quarterback of the school. He got the cast. He beat someone's ass with the cast.
Okay, I vaguely remember that.
Yeah. I talked to him for a bit. I talked to other people, stoners, jocks, fucking nerds,
I haven't talked to the band homies.
Actually, I don't think I talked to any band people. Like the whole block. No, I knew people who were like in color guard and shit. I dated a color guard girl. So
Oh god. Oh god, no.
she was cool. But
Are you sure?
Yes.
Color guard?
yes.
Oh
Yes.
no, Aubrey, who's gonna tell him?
Anyways, I knew Corey. We talked for like 2 years. It was 2 years before I met any of you people, any of you schmucks.
I miss Corey. Corey was cool. Little loud.
We should go visit him.
Little loud for my tastes, but
We can go.
I miss
We
Corey.
can go visit him.
And if you message him a bit, yeah, maybe. If you set that up for me.
Yeah.
Because I think it'd be weird if I just suddenly message him. Like, hey, dude.
Hey,
I'm gonna go visit you.
But yeah, Corey was like, "Hey, it was a year before I had met you guys. On the last day, he was like, "Hey, there's this thing going on called Club. You should come."
Is that what they called it outside?
Yeah, he called it Club.
That's
It's like,
really fucking funny.
this is a club
This is
that
a gaming
we
club,
game. And he was like,
I
I was
thought
like,
that
all
the
right.
front was that it was a Japanese club.
That was the front. That's
The front.
Actually, my
This laundering thing.
my idea was because like I didn't want the
general public to know it was
well,
gaming.
Just
You didn't want a bunch of randos coming in.
Yeah.
that there was a few things like having it as like a front helped me a lot more than I actually thought it would.
Mhm.
Because first I needed to like actually like collect money from people.
Oh,
And I was like, well, that's fucking stupid. And I needed a bunch of fucking signatures too. I was like, well, that's fucking stupid.
yeah.
There was one time where keeping it as a front did bite me in the ass. The Japanese teacher actually came up to me.
Oh,
And I was out of her class at this point too. And she was like, I have a student that like wants to join your club. Is it like official? And I was like, oh fuck. I had to like I'm like, no, I think I just lied and said I don't run a club anymore. Like I didn't have enough members or some shit like that.
Wow.
I don't remember what the fuck I said to her, but it was something along those lines.
And
Because they were like, she wants to join like the Japanese club. She wants to like get to know people from like the like that are into this stuff. And I was like, oh fuck, like
She's also just like a weeaboo who's into Smash.
she's
as well.
well, I wouldn't know that, but I was like,
I know, I'm just saying, I
to
just imagine.
she's about to get fucking baited into just like watching a bunch of fucking morons play Super Smash Brothers.
Man, the worst thing
Like-
was whenever people would just like play single player games on the projector.
Well, yeah,
Until Dawn. That was the first time I went to club. You guys played Until Dawn.
I was upset when everyone kept pushing for single player games. I don't know, like if
I
you
was like-
found better multiplayer, like if you Smash allowed for 8 fucking people to play,
Yeah,
and that's kind of why I brought it.
Mario Kart is my city.
So I don't know.
Marine Kart.
But yeah, the timeline goes is I move here a year of my sophomore year. I meet Corey. We hang out for a bit, and then he invites me to the club. I didn't go because I couldn't find it. Didn't know where it was. He didn't tell me where it was.
Go figure.
He was like,
That sounds right.
Go to this club thing," and I'm like, "Okay." And then I go home, and then the rest of my summer I'm doing whatever. And then the next year, he's like, "Hey, this time you should go to club." And it was like the middle of the school year. It was like I think right after Christmas break. But I go to this club. I meet you guys. We didn't really like actually meet each other yet. I think I'd met actually like Mace actually, and then he invited me to the Discord server, and then that's where I came off as this based guy who everyone's like, oh my god, this guy's epic. And then
that sounds familiar.
And then the shit happens after after I officially meet everyone. And I like am actually introduced.
Not
immediately.
It was pretty fucking close. It was not a good introduction to people.
It was timelines like that happened and like right next to it.
You met everybody damn near at their worst.
Yeah.
I mean, like I guess that if he stuck around at our worst, then
whatever.
Yeah. It was pretty epic. So here I was, we
were dealing drugs for those of you who don't know.
It was that's what the front was actually for. The club was big drug.
Lots of crack.
Yeah.
Guilty.
But
I don't know.
And then timeline goes up to here we are with a podcast where we ramble on about bullshit. That's cool. After all the trials and tribulations, here we are.
This timeline is still scuffed.
It is.
It's been scuffed,
but it's not as scuffed as it used to be. I feel like it's a lot better than what it used to be. There was a time where I wasn't even being like invited to things.
Like on purpose.
Yes, on purpose.
Yeah.
Sounds about right.
Yeah. And here we are. Here we are. But yeah, so that's kind of high school for all of us, I guess, after all of that, after all we've been through.
High school was very high school.
High school fucking blows.
For junior year and after, it was very high school.
The educational institution fucking sucks.
Yeah.
We need to repurpose that shit from the ground up.
Yeah.
And
I mean, I think that college could also use a change of structure.
Oh yes, all of it could use really a change because
I'm very good at manipulating it,
but it could be better.
Yeah,
for better, not for worse. But that's pretty much everything on the agenda. That's all the time we have for today. I mean, we probably have more time, but why bother? Thank you for listening to us. This is all of us signing off. Yeah.
Cool.
Bye bye.